In today's video, I'm going to show you how to save changes in Softr so your edits are always stored safely and ready the next time you open your application. Softr is a powerful no-code platform that lets you build web apps and client portals on top of your data sources, and knowing how its save system works is one of those foundational things that will save you a lot of frustration as you build. If you find this helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe for more Softr tutorials. And let's get started. The first thing you need to do is log in to your Softr account. Head to the Softr website, enter your credentials and sign in. Once you're inside your dashboard, look to the left sidebar and click on Applications. This gives you a complete view of every app you've created or have access to, so you can jump straight into the one you want to work on without any hunting around. From that list, find the application you want to edit and open it. Softr will load the visual editor, which is where all of your building happens. Now go ahead and make your changes. This could be editing a text block, swapping out an image, adding a new section or block to a page, adjusting your app's settings, or tweaking your navigation. Whatever it is you're working on, go ahead and make those edits now. Don't hold back worrying about saving as you go. Because here's something important to understand about Softr's editor. Softr uses automatic background saving, which means the platform is constantly watching for changes and saving them for you without you needing to press any manual save button. As you work through your edits, Softr is syncing those updates in the background. This is genuinely useful because it removes the risk of losing work if you accidentally close a tab or step away from your desk. That said, automatic saving is not instantaneous. After you make a change, give the editor a few moments to register and store that update before moving on or closing the browser. Think of it like a short buffer between what you've done and what's been committed to the system. Once you've finished making your changes, take a moment to look for the save status indicator within the editor. Softr typically displays a small status message that lets you know whether your changes are still being saved or whether everything is fully synced. This is your confirmation signal. If the status shows that your edits have been saved successfully, you're in good shape and can safely continue building or step away from the editor entirely. If it still shows saving in progress, simply wait a few extra seconds until it resolves. This small habit of checking the save status before moving on is one of those best practices that separates careful builders from the ones who occasionally lose work. To be extra confident your change is stuck, it's a good idea to refresh the editor or pull up a preview of your application. When you preview your app, you're seeing a rendered version that reflects the current saved state. Check that your content updates are there, that any layout changes look the way you intended, and that settings you modified are reflected correctly. If everything looks right in the preview, you know your work has been saved properly. This step is especially worthwhile after a long editing session where you've made many changes across multiple pages, because it gives you a clear, holistic view of where things stand. Now here's one distinction that catches a lot of newer Softr users off guard, and it's worth taking a moment to explain clearly. Saving your changes is not the same thing as publishing your application. When Softr saves your work, those edits are stored inside the editor and are visible to you as you build, but they are not yet live on your published application. Your actual users, the people visiting your live site, won't see those changes until you explicitly publish them. So if you're preparing updates for your users, saving is step 1 and publishing is step 2. Keep that separation in mind, especially if you're working on a live app where users are active and you want to be deliberate about when changes go public. Before you close out of Softr entirely, take one final pass through your application. Scroll through the pages you edited, check the blocks you added or modified, and make sure everything looks correct and complete. This quick review before closing is a simple habit that gives you confidence your session was productive and nothing slipped through the cracks. It takes less than a minute and is absolutely worth it, particularly on days when you've been editing across several sections or you're handing work off to a colleague. And that's everything you need to know about saving changes in Softr. You've learned how to log in and navigate to your application, make your edits, let the automatic save system do its work, verify your changes using the save status indicator and the preview, and understand the important difference between saving and publishing. That last point really is key, so keep it in mind as your projects grow. As a next step, I'd encourage you to explore Softr's publishing workflow, so you know exactly how to push your saved changes live when the time is right. Save this video and come back to it whenever you need a refresher. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.